Today's date is July 28th, 2026, and basically about 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh yes, I did shave up earlier, but that ain't the point of this video. Now, I was in the courtroom. I mentioned, they thought I couldn't hear him though. They mentioned after I stated the reason why the Roundup individual, the owner of that company, got put to death row was because he found out with direct evidence was going to come out with it about how Clinton, Bush, and Obama, what Obama had done, Clinton, Bush did to cause it to happen. He was going to come out with that info. They go, there's no way you can know it. Dude, there wasn't a city not talking about it across the whole world. If you're going to hear the rumors or gossip of it going around every person's mouth, even in a Checo line or something, you must have been like death. You have to have sign language here then to even understand. So yes, that's how everybody heard. Where'd they all go? That's the point here. Because experts in the 90s were saying there could be anywhere from, in 2026, from the late 90s, were saying in 2026 we should have at least 26 billion on average. Some were saying 28, some were saying 24. So now, if we take that to now, that would be 26 years of difference, basically. That's an average of 1 billion deaths per year. COVID don't cause that alone. You, communistic retards in this nation, purposely had that done by the House and Senate of those three presidents, especially, and the Pentagon, and those presidents, all involved in that. Plus, I got evidence that links directly to our government causing that virus to get out. Yeah, it started in China, but who paid them? That's what you got to figure out. I already know. It's our government at the federal level. Perfectly scheduled to try to take out as many people that knew the truth of September 11th. Hey Trump, when did that come out again? COVID? Anyways, so we're going to start speaking on power-hourness of speak, people speak. More than you people think of that want communism, of the theft of democracy by suppression of freedoms and rights. So that's about 1 billion deaths per year in 26 years now, almost on average. If you especially go from experts all over this nation saying 24 to 28 billion by 2026. We're still at 8 from the late 90s of the whole world population. Is that already population management or population control? So I'm going to add one thing most people won't say in a public video, which is every single person basically knows, especially outside this nation, they're trying to get mums on it so you don't think that everybody knows, which is you are purposely going to smaller cities trying to suppress freedoms and rights to enforce communism, thinking no one noticed. No one will notice. Well, let me tell you this, though. There's 313 other nations that know outside of the borders of this one. No joke either. And they're backing the president, not the president, but the Pentagon and the House and Federal Senate at the federal level. And you're going to be pushed aside, and you need to realize you screwed up by trying to turn democracy into communism and make it look bad on top of it all, thinking it was ever going to work. Now, why did Roundup work it? Because the chemicals were approved through regulations, which is invasion of his company, of this government. That's why he was put on death row, and everybody's gossiping about how he was about to come forth, but yet the courts won't even allow it in the courtroom. Non-applicable in court. Of the chemicals you approved back then, put him on death row, and the info that would have exposed the truth about September 11th that he had, that's not even included what I got, was not applicable in his court trial and hearings. Although it's all you back then, government. Still is. Some of it. The older generation is being pushed aside. You're impact no more. World War I and II, the world don't want to see that again. genocide if not chained. You get death if you're not willing to bow and submit with chains. People want to see that again. That's the reason why you do invasion of privacy in these smaller cities that you purposely move to. Can't even micromanage your own life properly. Don't notice because you're too focused on getting the people that stand for freedoms and rights. You're not seeing the bigger picture. So once again, have fun with that, because it's going to catch up to you. Once again, do it a little.